Hey everybody, Fred Domenico of Elite Coaching, and we are giving a seminar in Denver, June 4th, 5th, and the theme is going to be growing your vision and your practice from the inside out. How cool is that, man? Everything grows from the inside out, right?
I am excited, buddy. I'm excited. I'm super fired up to be participating in one more event, elite event. I think we've done what, 4 or 5 events? How many?
Well, you're at every event, man.
That's it.
This
That's
is
it.
this is a lifetime arrangement.
Lifetime. And I'm super
Welcome.
excited. Thank you.
Roberto. Everybody knows Roberto. Thank you very much. And through all the seminars, Roberto, I want to say this up front, a number of people have gone to your boot camps. Everybody comes back totally transformed. Number one, you're world class. Number two, if you are a chiropractor, you have to fulfill that purpose and vision through public speaking. And that's why you're such an important part of this team. And
I appreciate that.
thank you in advance for being there and always being willing and bringing your purpose and passion to Elite Coaching.
I appreciate that, but so much so that because I know I've done several events for Elite, and I think I treat Elite as my family. You're my boy. Came to San Diego, 2 weeks ago. We had some Italian food. It was a great time.
Nice.
So his idea, I say, I'm going to do a brand new talk that I never done. I call the psychology and how to present and influence and present with urgency. That's the title of the talk that we're going to be doing in Denver. If you ask me about my entire talk, guess what? I'm still working on it because it's brand new. Obviously, I've been speaking with urgency since 2002, so it's not a new thing that I do. Every time I speak, I don't speak to inform. I speak to transform. But specifically, I never had just like one specific training. Hey, how to present with urgency. Exactly. So that I've been doing a lot of research in everything that I do, everything that our clients do, everything that other speakers do, and anything that I learned throughout my career, NLP, hypnosis, neuroscience, everything, how the brain works, to put 90 minutes on how to present with urgency. Specifically, number one, you got to have urgency, because if you don't have urgency as a presenter, guess what? The audience will not have urgency. And urgency is not...
Interrupt 1 sec.
Okay.
Otherwise, everybody knows this. They walk out and go, great talk, Doc. Great information. That's like, wow.
I hate it. I hate it.
In my heart with great information.
That was amazing talk, Fred. Amazing talk. I love it. Give me a business card. You know?
Hey, I saw your lips moving.
Oh man! So
everybody's had the great information thing. So this is why this talk is going to be so crucial. So
I'm so excited. I'm so excited because a lot of times we don't understand. We think, okay, so first of all, if you don't have urgency to speak, the audience doesn't have urgency to act. Power line, boom!
That was a big one.
Yeah. Check this out. I was reading some neuroscience research this weekend, and a lot of neuroscience, how the brain works. So the last 10-15 years, they say breakthrough information. And I always, when I read stuff, I compare to Aristotle, I compare to Cicero, I compare to Quintilian, who wrote a 5-volume book on rhetoric and speaking 2,000 years ago. And one of the studies that neuroscience was talking about is that when you get your claims or your points, the things you say, and you put them into rhyme forms, like a rhyme, increase the believability. People believe now, right? If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Remember, OJ? And that becomes this power line. Everybody believes now because rhyme, your reptilian brain assimilates is easier, right? So therefore, they have this study done when you put a claim into rhyme, becomes more believable, which means that increased conversion. It's crazy. Now, if you study rhetoric 2,500 years ago, they were teaching about rhymes 2,500 years ago. So it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of these studies nowadays, obviously there's good stuff, but a lot of them just proves what the masters of communication speaking they developed 2,000 years ago. That's why I combine both sciences. So that's line, right? If you don't have urgency to speak, your audience will have urgency to act. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's so true. Well, I developed the line. That's called power line. So that's number one, is that you want to have urgency. The number two is that how you present your information to create urgency. So that's, You got to wait until Denver. When's the Denver date again?
June 4th, 5th.
That's it, baby. 4th, 5th. Repetition. By the way, repetition is persuasive too. 4th, 5th.
Denver. There you go.
Yeah. So how you actually, the things that you say and how that information creates urgency. And then the third aspect is that how you utilize some pre-programmed triggers in your audience's brain that they're already there anyway, and you use in your favor. And I was reading this study this week, and it's fascinating about, they got two audiences and they wrote the word ass space P. And one audience, so ass as a Sam, space P. And they were asking the audience to complete the word. But then they're just talking about, they went to the restaurant and they ordered this Brazilian food and it was so amazing. And they were hungry. By the way, what's the word I'm talking about, Fred? The ass.
Italian, it'd be soup.
Yeah, soup. Perfect. All right. Now they got a different group. Very good. Now they got the same word, the different group, and they're talking about, they were cleaning their house and they're cleaning the kitchen. There's all the grease everywhere. Right. There's a mess to the party. So what was the word?
Soap.
Soap. You see, that's called priming. Right. And how you use primes. See, I didn't say anything. I just asked you to complete. How do you describe things so the audience creates their own meaning and they arrive at the conclusion that you want. So I'll be talking about priming chiropractic that I haven't seen anybody talking about it. I'm going to just talk about priming and how we use it in your talks so that create urgency. So in the ass, we got a big yes. So that's the gist of some of the stuff we're going to be covering this weekend.
I want to hear that. I want to go to your part. And one thing, first of all, obviously, there's 3 reasons of why you're world class. And I so appreciate that about you. And,
only 3 reasons?
Yeah, those are 3 of the first 100 reasons, or why I think you're awesome, and mi hermano. So
that's it.
On a bigger picture, we are part of a family. Like you look at me as part of family, and your family is my family as well. And we certainly have an extended family. And so I'm going to speak 4 times. Obviously, Roberto, you just got a small taste. Actually, you just kind of sniffed the soup there of what he's going to deliver. We have Jennifer Brandon. We have Patrick Gentempo. All these videos are coming. We have Rick Sapio, world-class business mentor. We have a world-class lineup, and obviously you are a major part of that. So I'm looking forward to it, June 4th, 5th. I'm looking forward to attending, actually.
Last one event we did in Chicago, man, that was like world-class.
Yeah, well, they usually are. And just so you guys know, we had just over 60% of the people that attended that hit all-time highs on the very next week back to their office, hit all-time highs. So
I love that, man.
That you bring Roberto and the other speakers. So looking forward to it. Get registered. Give us a call. Go to our website.
One of the things about urgency is not allowing the Lodi monster kill your dreams. The Lodi monster. It's called the law of diminishing intention. So therefore, don't allow the Lodi monster right now say, oh, I'm going to buy the ticket for Dr. Fred Domenico next week or next month. Right? Don't allow, because that little monster is real. So do yourself a favor and your family. So just right after this video, you can keep listening to us. You go open up where they can register. How do they register for the class? There's a link here, or
Coaching LLC.
Coach. Just there's a link there. Call them up. Seriously, I promise you. If you've never been to Elite Coaching event, you're gonna be blown away. I think this is my 4th or 5th, and it's world class. I see what the reaction to the people, because I'm always in the back watching the reaction, and people are super engaged, very friendly, welcome group. Dr. Fred's world class, facilitating, leading the group, unleashing. My boy here is an awesome speaker. So I promise it's going to be the best event. Just go do yourself a favor. Elite Coaching. Don't allow Lodi monster rob you from your dreams, because you
Ouch.
deserve.
Thank you, brother. Hey, well, I'll look forward to hanging out with you, and thank you for taking the time.
Peace.
All right, pal. Peace.